What's up, guys? It's your boy Franklin,
Alan.
and we're back with Film Bros One on Run, giving our review on one of the hottest movie drops of the summer so far,
Yep.
Furiosa, a part of the Mad Max film trilogy, or I don't know if it's a trilogy, just the Mad Max film saga. What's your first thoughts? What's your initial reactions on the film?
Initial reactions, I'm going to go ahead and say that it's better than the last one, in my opinion. Anna Taylor-Joy, even though she doesn't speak as much inside the film, her character, like Furiosa, is just like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are going to go out that film and be like, dang, like, she really was that woman in that next film, for real. Like, you see why she got her staying in the next film. And it's, I don't know, you have like a new level of respect for her, I guess.
I 100% agree. Not only that, I think definitely, we were talking a little bit earlier, I definitely think she was the ticket seller, like I said in the last video, the biggest ticket seller for Furiosa. I think she definitely did her job in this film, really showing who Furiosa is as a character, and really showing the traumas and different things, how she went through it without even having to say much. Like, she didn't have that many words, but there were so many emotions conveyed through her body language, the way she looked at the camera in certain scenes, that lets you know, like, damn.
She was about what she was.
Damn, she was about what she was about, and she went through real shit to become the person that she is. Not only in this film, but in the next film that, we've obviously seen. But leading off of that, who's one of those underrated characters in a movie that you definitely think were a big time role and really pushed the film forward?
So in the film, I'm gonna go ahead and obviously I gave my props to Anna Taylor-Joy. She's by far the best character inside the film. She has a little bit of a side character you'll see in the movie that I feel like pushes everything forward and then also helps her become Furiosa in the end. He did a impeccable job. I don't know the actor's name in particular. We'll probably go ahead and look that up in the middle. But he did a phenomenal job as well.
Definitely.
And then that just added another element to the story and how she became Furiosa as well. What do you think?
I agree. But who I would say is the underrated person that pushed this film forward, George fucking Miller. This guy's pushing 80, still pushing out content like this.
Mm-hmm.
Such youthfulness in the way that he directs. Still just enjoying what he's doing. Like, refreshing scenes. Like, the world itself of the whole series is insane. From the War Boys to the character design to the character's backstory. Everything is so fleshed out perfectly and really able. It's easy to digest, so you're not confused throughout the whole film with these characters. I'm just fucking amazed at how he does it consistently. He's one of the greats. I'm putting him up there as one of the greats.
I'm at the piggyback off of that because the last film you automatically could tell like he had a vision for the film and he went and put it on the screen. This prequel film, you see it with a couple of the scenes that are go on throughout the movie, but in particular I feel like he kind of put on his he found a way to use those scenes to convey a little bit more emotion, even though you see the last Mad Max movie, there are a lot of impactful emotional scenes. But like I'm saying, with Anna Taylor-Joy not speaking much throughout the film, those scenes just kind of hit a little bit harder now.
100%. And another reason why those scenes even hit even harder is because, as you'll see when you watch the film, like, we see a young Furiosa, and we didn't have the opportunity to see a young Furiosa in the previous movie and really get an understanding of who she was as a character and the life that she lived. We heard about the Greenland and her mother and all that, but we really get to dive deep into that, more into her character and really understanding where she came from. And not only that, but why she acts the way she acts, just to push that point further. But to piggyback off of that, this film right here showed me that Chris Hemsworth deserves more blockbuster roles. I won't lie. At first I was hesitant. I didn't think he was a main seller of this film, but he definitely did his job this film with being one of the, we'll say, main antagonists of the film. He definitely did his job and really conveyed his character really good. And on top of doing that, like, not necessarily that you could understand his character, but because of how the world is set up in this saga, you kind of get an understanding of how these characters act a little bit off, because everything is off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like with the film, like, or just Mad Max trilogy or Mad Max film series in general, at the end of the day, like, I feel like there's a parallels almost to the real world in a way. Like, sometimes it can feel like a wasteland, like, where, you know, everything is against you to a certain degree. And you see the characters in the film, you could be like one of the, you know, the side characters. This in the film, you'll see somebody named Scrotus. Like, in the film, you could be a Scrotus, or you could be a Furiosa. That's literally it. Now, does being Furiosa mean that you're, you know, all up there mentally? Maybe not, but I mean, you gotta be a little crazy. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm checking.
Nah, you're not wrong. I mean, to be Furiosa, to be any of these characters, you definitely can't be all the way 100 up there in the cranium. So, but, you know, we definitely would say, I mean, I think we both would agree that this is a must-go see. Must-go see. You have to know this backstory for also Mad Max Fury Road to hit even harder, because after seeing this film, that shit hits even harder. Yeah. George Miller, he's the GOAT! He's the GOAT!
It is crazy pushing 80 and actually doing that. I mean, especially, man, I give this film, it's a must-go see, but if I had to give numbers to it, I gave the last one a 9.3. I gotta give this one a 9.3 as well. Maybe even higher, because I'm not gonna lie, Furiosa as a character, I might have to put her on like that top 5 list. Like, Anna Taylor-Joy really did her thing with that. And then in the next film, Charlize Theron, I believe, her also putting
Charlize
Theron. She also put on a good performance. But I'm sorry, this one kind of blew me away. 9.3 must go see.
I definitely have this movie up there highly. I have it ranked up there. Probably I'll give it a 9. But honestly, if I'm being honest, Mad Max Fury Road is definitely it inks it out just a little bit. Just for me personally, because of the action scenes, the way that the film starts, the opening scene from, I know we're talking about Furiosa, but the opening scene from Mad Max Fury Road is one of my favorites of all time, and when it comes to film. But with that being said, I think that's gonna wrap up our review here, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe, like the video. You know, comment on what different topics y'all want us to talk about next. If y'all want us to delve deeper into TV shows, or if y'all just want us to stick with films, or if you want us to shorten down the video, just let us know down in the comment section below. We'll have our socials tagged in the description. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.